Hey everybody, how you doing today? Sorry it took so long to get in. New software, and of course Conan had the big update that I did not get done last night. So when we jump in here, I'm gonna be at the build for the horse track. So you guys are gonna get to see a little quick tidbit of the horse track I'm gonna decorate today, and I think I'm gonna build one more villa before we close out the series and go on to bigger and better things here. Um, so let's just jump right in, and you guys can see a little bit of the horse track here. So right now I'm kind of outside the rain in the winter circle. I actually have the whole horse track out here. Stables, starting gates. I got to check on my horses that I captured and that will be going into the horse track here as soon as it's ready. Just make sure I got enough stuff in here for them. And still going. Okay. I got a couple of them I found out here. Yep, still not ready yet, but okay. Where we left off last, I just got done building the um, military barracks, which will be right over here. Actually, let's take the shortcut. Do 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 do. And I'm looking at YouTube.com, and it looks like the stream is not showing up there, but it is showing up on the YouTube games stream. I don't know why it's not showing up directly on YouTube itself. New software, lots of bugs to work out. Okay, so I've built the ramp up, leads to a wall that goes back into the horse arena, horse track. And we got the barracks up. So here we go. I know I wanted to work on another villa over here. I'm gonna put that together real quick. It's an easy, quick, easy build. Layout already set up for it. All right, we need stairs. We're gonna need walls, doors, windows, roofs, the whole works. And Rivalcon, thank you for subscribing. Grab a pillar. I have my fence pieces. I need doors and I need windows. Doors and windows, doors and windows. Where's my doors and windows? There's the doors and windows. Okay, so we'll start with staircases coming down. Leave right there for a doorway. a little bit different of a live because it's, like I said, new software. I'm using the Streamlabs this time. OBS kind of crashed out on me a couple streams ago, and I switched over to my secondary one, and I saw a stream about this software, and I jumped at the chance to get it put on here. So just wish I knew how to get this to go onto regular YouTube itself instead of the YouTube live stream page. Yep, I'm gonna put this on hold for a second. I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna start up a new one once I figure out how to get it to where it's actually streaming live to YouTube as well as the YouTube. Or I'm gonna pause this. So let me figure this one out. So play around here. I am on YouTube and it is not showing, but it is when I click on it, it's showing on YouTube. So or on the other YouTube. So I have no clue what is going on. Yeah, it's on the YouTube live stream watch page. So interesting, very, very interesting. Okay, Lord Greenleaf. Hey, I'm seeing that you're on the chat now. Finally, the city's going good. Let me get in here, and now that I see that I can actually see people in there. Right now, I was just jumping in here to work on the new villa, but the city's going great. Sneak out the door here. Right, so put in a military barracks last time on the last live stream. Offline, I built a wall underneath the aqueduct here. Do a quick little run over here. So we got the barracks up right over here. Got the horse stable, some horses. Built up the barracks. I still need to do some decorating inside the barracks, but this is going to be like a bar area, kitchen, tables. Got the beds laid out already, so I can get that set up. That leads out to a walkway that goes on top of the stables, and then you got your horses down in there, and of course the horses have to eat, so we got hay back in there. But do. So the big thing is I've got a not live, a video that I'm putting together for the build on the horse track. That was a subscriber recommendation that I put in, so I started that over here. And a nice little entryway here that goes into it. I appreciate that. I like the arch entrances, especially the new build models. I love the way the arches look. I mean, you just get into it, and it's just amazing the way they come out. You're not supposed to be there. Get out of there. Like I said, this one's still in progress. I'm still got lighting to do and decorations to do. So that's the wall of the area. Just jump over here. Oh, come on. All right, fine. Be that way. Just run back in this way again. It's getting dark. And then here goes into a horse track. Again, still a work in progress, but you got a passageway that leads to the center of the track, and then the outer walkway that leads up onto the stands. I've got a hallway that on every corner will have some people, trading stalls. I'll be putting up banners and flags and a whole bunch of stuff. So, but let me run around to the other side here. So down there leads to where the actual stables are. I've got 2 horses that are in their training right now, and then the stables and the starting gates. This right here is the winner's circle, and then the actual track itself. What am I going to be doing after I get done with this project? I'm open to suggestions. I'd love to just go in and do small builds, or if anybody has a theme they want me to work on, I'd be happy to do that too. I know that they're talking about a new map. I just don't know when it's going to come in, or if it actually is. It's kind of up in the air. But I'd love to start a live gameplay on a new map, so as soon as that comes out. I'm also waiting around for Dune. I can't wait for Dune to come out. Hey, Funcom, if you're watching my stream, send me a beta. I'd love to play the Dune. Alright, so that's that. And I got the under walkway that comes through here. I have some more stalls along the way, and then the walkway that leads right back out to the front gate. What's your suggestion? I'd love to hear it. And don't mind me, I'm going to get rid of the rain and the darkness real quick. I'm going to push through this rainstorm. Lord Greenleaf, what's your suggestion? I'd love to hear it. What you got? do a more medieval castle or Arab castle. So take on what I've already got before and go on from there. Yeah, I could definitely do something like that. I have to between them a war scenario with ruins. Hey, you know that's a really good idea. Crusade style. Hmm. Be up in the high desert and have a castle and then an Arabian village. That might actually be pretty cool. I'd have to think about how I get started on it. Um, might take a little bit from my bazaar build something like that, a little village, an Arab village, and then maybe a walled city, a Gothic walled city with some ruins in the high desert. That might actually be pretty cool. Let me think on that over the course of this next week and come up with some ideas on how to get started. And I'll pitch off a quick build on one of my next build videos and see what everybody's take is on it. I think that would end up becoming pretty cool. Lord Greenleaf, do you play on the PC or do you play on PS4? Set up some siege equipment. I think that'd be pretty cool. See, already getting ideas. Siege equipment, high walls. Uh, put some of the thralls out there, make it look like a full siege setup. I could definitely see that one turning out really good. And if anybody's watching and wants to support the channel, check out my new page online. It is ravenhawkbuilds.live. There's a link to it in the descriptions. You can check that out. I've got some merchandise in there now. I've got a site underneath my skirt here. Um, I've got some merchandise on there. There's a lot that Streamlabs has done that's pretty damn good for streamers. You can email me now. Send ideas, pictures, links. I love to see screenshots of when people are rebuilding my builds, and now you have the ability to. Let's see here. I think I may want to take that up one more. Maybe put a loft in here. That way I can wrap this with awnings. Got got the main area down here at the bottom. That caps off there. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and go up one more. Don't worry, I don't take offense, and I hope nobody else does either. Hey, I'm a firm believer in knowing history and learning from history, not like what's going on right now where everybody's trying to whitewash history. I understand that we don't want to have reminders of the atrocities that have happened, but when you get into the point where you start erasing history because you don't want to see it, there's that old theory of you're uh, you're doomed to repeat it. So, hello, Rabbit. Um, Thinking about some walls eventually. It's not something that I planned on right off, but it is definitely something I can do. It might be something I may finish the series off with. I'm kind of kicking that around. I've got some walls already started that lead back in to my horse track, but the only issue is I think in the area that I built this at, it's right near the uh, one village. The There's a village that's right over that cliff right there that you can only build so far into. So I'll try to get the walls as close as I can when I do it. Yeah, I mean exactly, Greenleaf. If you get rid of it completely, then it's out of people's thoughts and reminders. Yes, but then you're gonna get more people to repeat the atrocities, or it could be taken too far. What happens when we want to go ahead and start forgetting what happened during World War II? The next thing you know, you've got the World War II memorials that are going to get taken down because it's a reminder of the atrocities. You've got statues and reminders, and in France of World War One and World War II. Are those going to get taken down? I mean, it's a slippery slope when you start getting rid of history. It's just never ending. I mean, yes, there's a lot of atrocities, but if it's out of our mindset, we don't think about it, then you're going to end up with somebody out there who's hell bent on trying to bring something back, and it's not going to be something good. End up with another Hitler or Mussolini or. I don't like to get political, but exactly, Greenleaf, exactly. You know, it's part of history. I mean, you got to learn from history, and if you don't see it, then it's not something that you're going to question. It just gets me. Well, I get your point on that, Rabbit. Um, it's not really. If you go into that, you take see that's where you can get into that slippery slope. Where if it's a question of offensive monuments paying homage to slavers, well, then we need to get rid of the Lincoln Memorial because Lincoln had slaves before the Emancipation Proclamation. Washington had slaves during, when he before he was president, and even during when he was president. So we'd need to get rid of the Washington Monument. We'd need to change the state of Washington to a new name. Washington D.C. needs to be changed. It's a very slippery slope when you get into it's all a matter of interpretation, and then you've got the extremists that'll take it too far. And Greenleaf, I agree with that one. It is it resolves nothing, and it will end up ultimately causing more problems. I'm not saying anything like slavery's good. I don't agree with it myself, and I think you know I don't know what to think at some points. I have I have my original thoughts, and then being open minded, I'm willing to listen to every view, make an educated choice. It's just like I think it's too slippery of a slope. And I agree. It's it is it's not an expression of history. It's just history, and you can't wipe out history. Um, every time it, it's a very um, tricky subject to get into. I think everybody has valid opinions on it. It's just a matter of how far will people take it, and that's what I'm worried about is how far it'll be taken. This rain needs to end. Do, 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 do. Come on, go up. Hey, on PS4, can you guys do the cheats in there of flying and unlimited build option if you're in like single player? And yeah, and you know what? I agree. You've got a lot of people who are still they're not in the slavery mindset, but they are definitely in the southern mindset where that's their history. They're proud of their history, wanting to break away from the Union at the time. But you got to remember, there's more to the Civil War than what was put out. Yes, the slavery was abolished because of it, but that was not the initial start of it. It had nothing to do with slavery. You had the southern states that felt that the government was no longer acting in their best interest, So they seceded from the Union by votes and by their own constitutions. And Lincoln went in and decided he was going to send troops to try to reunite the Union by force. And that's what caused more people to break away and ultimately started the Civil War. So it's all a matter of learning the full history, going into depth and learning every aspect, not just the main key points that um, have been pushed through from the beginning. You know, slavery was abolished, yes, but slavery was also abolishing slavery was also a political ploy by Lincoln to get more support from the northern states. And it's, again, we're getting political and all that, but to me, it's just history. You've got to remember and learn from your history, not erase history. See, everybody's got their own point of view on what each memorial and statue means, and by one group imposing on another to remove, there needs to be more openness, more talking. If it's offensive, you know, I don't want to say avoid it and don't go near it, but if you find a restaurant you don't like or you got rude people, do you go near them? No, you don't. So it's just it's a difficult subject, and there needs to be a lot more talking openly with everyone listening to everyone's input and not just "Mm, yeah, all right, let's come out here and let's see what this looks like from outside." I think I want to put some stairs here leading down. And we need some stairs here just for aesthetics. And I need stairs here for aesthetics. And I need to put a corner over here. Yeah, the city is huge. Yeah, and this is you've only seen part of it. Let me come back here over the palace and just look back. Every little build just makes it bigger and bigger and bigger. I think eventually it'll probably. I may keep playing with it, but you know, it just bigger and further out and bigger and further out, all the way out to my replica of um, New Schwanstein back up on the hill over there. Um, it could stretch all the way there. The only bad thing is there is a tree. What was it, a tree golem boss that's around the corner over here, and he's always there, and he always attacks me. I gotta put those up. I forgot about that. Agree. I talk it out, not violence. Peaceful protest, people. There's no reason for looting and for it's ridiculous. I mean, express your views with words, not violence. And if you missed some of the other streams, this one is the bank, and the market will be here. I've got to put some people in and some more stalls with stuff on the tables. It's just a matter of aesthetic decorations now. I got to do some more decorations in there. I want to put some banners up in here. Let's go ahead and put some banners in. Pretty much today is just finishing up decorations all over. Where are my banners? Want to put the bar in. Aha. What do you mean I can't put that in the center? There's lots of spaces I could fill in. This city's just getting so huge. Every time I look at it, I see one more thing that artisan prop mod. Um, artisan prop mod. Just like you talk about the decorations, or are we talking? Um, Is there a mod that you guys are you're using for it? I'm trying to do vanilla builds that way people can rebuild my structures, but I plan on putting thralls in. I got to get them pulled and and dressed and put in place. Let me do this. Let's drop to the ground. And come over. Forgot where I'm at. There we go. Welcome to my first villa. Inside my first villa is where I keep all my stuff. I need to get rid of all these weapons I was using as decorations for now. You know, Total War games. I've actually played um, medieval Total War. I've done. There's one that was an old PC game. Um, but hey, I remember playing the original Dune, Dune 2000, and um, the Emperor Battle for Dune. Those are pretty much along the same lines. Don't need you. Don't need you. You. Don't need you. Definitely don't need you. Don't need you. You. Get rid of the shield. I got my bar pieces. I don't need bark. I don't need resin. Definitely don't need branches. What else do I not need so I can start bringing some thralls on? I like I like strategy games, real world strategy, survival. Um, I've gone all the way out to say I play MMOs. I play Ark. I can't stream it for some reason. Every time I do, the screen goes all wonky on me. Conan, um, Star Wars, Star Trek, um, World of Warcraft. Um, I mean, if you could see the list of my games, it's I've got probably a good 100 something games. Um, Everything from simulators to strategy, MMOs, open world. Um, you name it. There's so many games I've played. Admin panel. And for people who spawn in NPCs, make sure you click the box. You don't want to end up having to fight them later. Don't want bosses. Let's just do. Wow, a wanderer. Let's put some wanderers out. I didn't know there was a 10. Holy crap. Let's see what those guys look like and what they do. I've never seen one. Does he walk around? Just stands there. I've been thinking about space engineers. The only downside to that is you get up to building a huge space station, star station, and you spend all this time and energy building this one thing, and then somebody else on the MMO comes in, just destroys you and takes everything. So you spend all this time for somebody to come and just wipe you out, and a lot of things that you have to get in order to play it and do it right. You end up spending a lot of money, and then you've wasted all that money because now you got to start all over again. Hmm. Let's put a couple people over here. Anybody have any ideas for this city? And I've got the wall idea. But what other ideas we got? Hello, lady. Um, what kind of thrall goes in the artisan table? Um, is that a an armor? Tavern and saloon. I've got the stuff. Let me go in here and go ahead and set it up. I wanted the downstairs of the barracks to be like a tavern. You figure, they get done going off and doing their thing. They've got to come in, relax. So I was going to put that in here. So let's go ahead and set that up real quick. Ah, inventory. Bar pieces. There is no thrall for the. Okay, so I can just put anybody I want behind it. Okay. Let's see. Corner bar, bar counter, um, wine rack, and barrels, wine bottles, benches. Let's put the lights up real quick. Too big to go in there. Yep. But if I could. Nope, won't fit there. Alright, so let's put some barrels out here. Gotta have the barrels. Where are we going to put the barrels? If I take this step out, I can probably put barrels here. There we go. Alright, and we want to put the bar here. That'd be interesting. Just sneak it right into there, into the stairs. That's awesome. I like that. Let's go ahead and put some wine bottles. Got the wine rack. Get a couple wine racks up. Fits in perfectly there. Gotta have some stools. I'll put tables out here. Get some more light. What else? What else? What else? Scroll, scroll, scroll. Definitely gotta have the beer. There we go. I like that wine rack. Put that out. Tables, fermentation, basket. That's a bench. We'll put the bench out. Let's get a long table. Aha, circular tables. I thought there was a countertop barrel. Do I have the countertop barrel? If not, I will go get it. And I do not, so let's go ahead and get it. Barrel. There it is. And wheelbarrow, barrel table, barrel carts. Where are you, barrels? Yeah, take that, and anybody know what that's called? Fluid press. Ceramic card. Well, we gotta get some flagons. Got an iron jug. Some pans. Bowls. There we go. Ale keg. Gotcha. And a bunch of mugs. What else? What else? What else? Do we want to put heads on walls? Or some taxidermy or something? Yeah, if I'm looking, I might as well get everything I need, right? Alright, let's go with that. Let's grab a barrel. Let's grab the ale keg. Where are you, ale keg? There you are. And I want the shelf. Okay, so 2 small barrels. Man, the horses are loud outside. Should we have some dancers? Hey, Greenleaf, thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. I see I have 4 viewers now on here. Good job. And a brothel or an academy? academy might be interesting. And a brothel would be kind of like putting in almost an inn. And I think I may even have a spot for it. So I definitely could put both those in. This city is going to end up being so huge. By the time we're all done putting stuff in, it's going to be huge. It's already big, but it's going to get much bigger. Where's my stool at? There you are. Okay, so the bar's good. Let's see. Academy or a brothel. I've got that open spot there. I've got over there. I've got all of this over here. Could probably do the academy right here. And maybe back here lead down into a small inn and brothel back here. And then I have this spaces over here. And hell, for that matter, I could always go on the opposite side of the palace and put anything I want out there. I've got a ton of space back here. All this over here and all of that back there. Get some Highland berries and eat real quick. Welcome to the stream if you just stopped by. You stop in, stick around a while. If you want to support my channel, there's a link at the in the description, or you can go to ravenhawkbuilds.live and you can support the channel there. Let's do, you know, you got me interested in the academy, so all right, let's see here. Let's get windows, doors, corner staircase. Archway. We'll worry about pillars later. Walls. Where are the walls? Walls and foundations. And if we want to keep with the flow, I need the arena foundations. Don't forget, if you like what you see, like, subscribe if you're already a subscriber. Thank you. I could not do this without you guys. Now, how big of an academy should this be? I think we want to have stairs here. I'm thinking a relatively huge academy, right? Sorry, the game music was extremely loud in my ear. I had to fix that. Okay. I think that could be pretty big. And let's see here. Let's have 4 on that side and 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. So let's go ahead and remove that one, that one, that one, and that one. Go away, rebel. And let's start making this work. Too bad there's no terrain editor. I'd love to be able to edit the terrain. And large archways. Let's come in here, and I want to put an archway in right here. If you're just joining in, we're following Rabbit's idea to build an academy in the city here. I'm all for suggestions. If you have a suggestion, throw it out there. If I can make it work, I'll make it work. Pillars up front. Okay, and if we go 3 back, I'm going to have to extend this up and around the back and the side. Okay, what I'm thinking is I want to have like an open air area in the middle, so we want to square it off and have like one building up there connected to a smaller building down here, open air in the middle. Um, Probably put something at the top of the hill, or top of the rock here, if I can, if it'll let me build it up there. Three with a walkway. Ah, don't fall off. Another layer there, another layer up there. And I think we might want to have a walkway or stairway here. Trying to find a way to get up to the top. Another corner, stairs, stairs. Are you kidding me? And I don't have my weapons out. Run! Try to get far enough away so I can bring a sword out. Protect me, throw. And did I get rid of all my swords? No! Well, I need to get a sword real quick. Or better yet, my warhammer. Hell yeah, warhammer. Always keep a weapon on you. Oh, my imps are fighting. Get him. Get the wolf. Get the wolf. Get the wolf. Get him. Get him. Get him. Not a boss wolf, is he? Uh-oh, the girls are going to go get... The girls are going now. Die, wolf. Sorry, everybody. Go back inside. Great, now I have to put some more imps out. Oops. Well, that was exciting. Alrighty then. Okay, let's continue on with the academy build. Okay, first room in. do, 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 do. And pillars, pillars. Where's my bottom? There it is. Bottom pillar. Alright. Let's make it equal and put 2 more out over here. Is the game music too loud to you guys? Because it's loud for me. Another huge building to go in and fill out the landscape. Alright, let's get the rest of the outer walls done. Okay, and let's put another room here. Windows, windows, windows. I just moved you out. You're right there. You're wrong. Thank you. That's only 2. I wanted more than that. I wanted 3 out. Room's got to be at least 3. Failed to place. You're going to be a pain on me right now, aren't you? Thank you. Okay. Looks good so far.
Yeah.
That's a good start for an academy. Hey, Rabbit, are you still on? Can you take a look and tell me what you think? Okay. Let's see here. Sorry about that. All right. Well, I'm going to do some of this work offline. And when I come back on, my next stream should be partially done or mostly done. But I think I've been on for an hour and 40 minutes now. I think I'm going to hop off and do some more decorating, get my girls back inside the Oracle building because they're outside dancing and they don't need to be in the rain. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. I appreciate it. Check out some of the other builds. Tell me what you think of the city so far. It's getting extremely big and only going to get bigger. Leave me comments. Check out my site at http colon / Raven Hawk Builds Live. Leave me a comment. Send me an email. Support the channel. And I will catch you guys on the next live stream and builds. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it, guys. Have a great day.